Alright, so I haven't made a video in 3 months. Welcome back. This is my last video. I decided to take a 2-week break after my last video, and that 2 weeks turned into 3 months, and now I'm here 3 months later uploading to you on December 25th as a Christmas present, I guess. My last video. I hope you guys had fun watching my channel. I'm going to fly the Phoenix A320 today, my favorite plane in Microsoft Flight Simulator, from Helsinki to Innsbruck, and that is about a 2-hour flight, so not that long. I won't be doing a time lapse just because of not how long it is, but I will be doing cinematic shots. I'm just going to go ahead and start up the plane and talk to you guys when we are in the cockpit. Alright, so we have an EFB. And we will go ahead and turn on the batteries and the external power. Wait for everything to kind of turn on, and once that has turned on, then it will be good. We will go ahead and turn on crew supply. So I'm gonna wait for everything to turn on before I switch the alignment switches to nav or whatever. So yeah. We can go ahead and load up our flight plan from SimBrief on here, or on the EFB, which is honestly very cool, and I think that's very awesome. So now that everything, or almost everything, is turned on, I'm going to go ahead and turn the nav switches, or turn the alignment switches to nav. So go ahead and do that now. So everything should be aligning now, and while everything is aligning, I will put in everything for the flight plan. I'm just right now I'm just waiting for a few more seconds to get the PFD to align. So I'm going to go ahead and wait for that, and once that is done, I am going to get all the data into the plane so it can fly, and I'll talk to you guys when that is completed. So yeah, and we completed the flight plan and stuff. We'll go ahead and test these up here, make sure they're working, even though there should not be a failure on this flight today. Seems everything is working, which is good. So I have everything entered into the plane, and yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and call for push in a second here, but first we do have to get the APU started. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that. Go ahead and turn on the master switch and the bleed. We'll go ahead and turn on start, and it should start up. Go ahead and turn on the fuel pumps. Get ready for engine start, because it will happen soon. Once the APU is fully started, I'll call for push, and I'll talk to you guys then. Okay, so we have the APU started. I'm going to go ahead and call for push. Go ahead and turn on our beacon light because we're about to start our engines. So yeah, I'm going to call for push, and I will talk to you guys when we are starting our engines.
Hello, Captain. We are ready for pushback. Departure checks completed. Bypass pin inserted. Locking gear. Release parking brakes, please. Commencing push. Due to icing conditions, please stand by for engine start until push is completed and brakes are set.
Starting engine 2. Starting engine 1.
Cockpit to ground. We have a good engine start. You can disconnect.
Unlocking gear.
Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and release parking brakes and start applying power so the plane can taxi. Every plane, ever since update 14, every plane that I have will taxi on idle. I don't really know if I should like try and fix it. It's fine, I guess. I don't really care. But it's a little annoying because they gain a lot of ground speed off of idle, and it feels really weird. I'm gonna go ahead and taxi to the runway 4 right, and I will talk to you guys when we are close to taking off. So yeah. Okay, so we're gonna slow down first of all because fucking fast, even though we're on idle in the A320. I'm geeking off of that, even though it's a simulator. I shouldn't even care. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and just be quiet for the rest of the takeoff, or I guess when we are turning on the lights for taking off, I'll talk again, but yeah. Go ahead and turn on our strobe light, our runway turn off, and our nose light to take off. Very beautiful out today. It is currently 9:30 in Helsinki. Very interesting. I'll go ahead and turn off our floodlights because it's starting to turn daytime more. And we're not going to stop just because I don't have FS traffic installed. There's going to be no traffic coming in and out of anywhere. I'm sorry if that bothers you, but it's a sim. It doesn't really matter. We'll go ahead and turn on the overhead lights just to see better, I guess. And yeah. We're also not going to stop to let the engine spool up. We're just going to go ahead and go toga. Oh shit, I almost just fucked up. Gear up. Go ahead and reduce our thrust. plane is climbing perfectly right now, and I'm not gonna interfere with it. Only time I'm really gonna interfere with it is when we're on descent, and that makes sense. I need to make the plane descend right. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and just let the plane fly itself for the next 2.5 hours. Like I said, there will be no time lapse this video, and the reason why is because it is a 2-hour flight, and I can only speed it up so much in Premiere Pro before it looks funny, and it's also like a 1-second time lapse. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and just let the plane fly itself to cruising altitude. Then I'll talk to you guys then. Then I'll talk to you guys when we are descending. So yeah, talk to you guys then. We've just hit our cruising altitude of 36,000 feet, and plane is doing fine. That's all I really have to say. Hope you're having a Merry Christmas, I guess. It's not really much to say. I'm gonna go ahead and leave you guys with some cinematic shots, not a lot, but enough. I'll talk to you guys when we are descending. So our top of descent is right here, and I'm gonna go ahead and set up for it. So we'll go ahead and go down to 7,000, like 8,000 feet maybe. Yeah, we'll go ahead and do 8,000. And I guess maybe if it's by the next waypoint, if it's at like something else by a constraint, then I will go ahead and just follow that constraint. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and wait for the plane to hit its top descent, and then once it does, I will be paying attention to the plane more, just because I haven't been paying attention to it much, because we've been in cruise and the plane is perfectly fine because it's a very well made plane. So yeah, I'll go ahead and talk to you guys when we are closer to the ground. Okay, I don't really like flying in this area just because the mountains are elevated very high, as you can see. Very cool approach into an airport though, I will admit. Yeah. I kind of screwed something up, and I'm going to disengage autopilot But I screwed something up when programming the final, or not the final, but programming the arrival into the airport, and it kind of screwed up, so it's off course, I guess. That's my fault. I know I have realistic in the title of this video, and I would say my videos are slightly realistic, or mostly realistic, despite the fact that I kind of screwed up on this arrival. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and just be quiet for the rest of the final. Where'd my terrain radar go? Just turned off. Okay.
Terrain ahead.
And now
Pull
the
up.
GPWS is saying terrain ahead.
Pull up.
There's terrain ahead, but it's very far. The runway is right there. Like I said, I'm just gonna be quiet for the rest of the arrival, and I will talk to you guys when we are on the ground. So yeah.
$1,000. $500. 400, 300, 200,
Sync rate. Sync rate.
50, 40, 30, 20, retard, 5.
Okay, not that good of a landing, but not that bad of a landing. I didn't have my landing rate monitor open. I haven't flown. I literally have not flown for 3 months. That was my first landing in 3 months, and I'm not kidding. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and taxi the plane to our parking, and yeah, I'll talk to you guys on the way there. Alright, so we're taxiing pretty well. Yeah. So I really have to say, we're at the end of our flight, so this is pretty much it. I'm gonna go ahead and just continue taxiing to the parking, because I don't believe there are gates here. I could be wrong. I don't know though. I think it's just parking. I'm not really sure. Hopefully I'll be able to see the parking. If not, then I'm gonna have to take a wild guess. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and continue taxiing. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and park here. I'm gonna guess that this line is where we're supposed to park, but I can't really tell. There's so much snow on the ground that I cannot see. Whoops. It looks like... Oh shit, we're supposed to be going to the right. Oh, well, fuck it, we'll just park here. I don't really think it matters. Yeah, set parking brakes. So, yeah, this is my last video. I really hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure to like and subscribe if you enjoyed. This is the last time I will say this. You will hear me say this. Make sure to like and subscribe if you enjoyed. Share with your friends if you enjoyed. And yeah. See you guys, I guess, not in the next one. Peace.